Top Special Forces soldiers who have experienced countless wars were imprisoned and managed to escape in just 2 minutes. At 12:05, he stopped hiding. Although his hands and feet were tied, this man was covered in weapons all over his body, and one elbow strike could knock down the prison guard. Immediately afterwards, he used the key to open the specially made iron chain, ran quickly to the laundry room, and even pinned his baton to the door of the house. It's only been a minute now, but he pulled off the iron chain, tied one end to the ventilation hood, and wrapped the other end around the machine. That sturdy ventilation hood was suddenly pulled off. As soon as the prison guard rushed in, he kicked off the fan and crawled out the window. In his eyes, high-rise buildings are like walking on flat ground. A prison guard wanted to shoot, but the officer felt it was unnecessary and said that the man was wasting his efforts and couldn't escape even if he climbed up to the roof here. This Special Forces soldier didn't give up, jumping around on the roof only to be blocked by prison guards on the necessary path. There was no other choice, he had to take action. After knocking down the last person, he turned around and ran towards the rooftop, giving a strong kick and jumping out. At this critical moment, the helicopter arrived in time. He grabbed the helicopter and easily climbed back to his seat, blaming Tom, who came to pick him up, for being 1 minute late. The director of the National Security Bureau did not refute him. When they arrived at the safe zone, they had to dress up. The armed muscle car was too conspicuous. First, I asked Jaime for a high-power pickup truck with Assistant Parker in charge of modification and Tom and Jack studying the next steps. They need to obtain 2 pieces of intelligence, one at Tom's house and one at the headquarters of the National Security Agency. The National Security Agency has been taken over by the FBI, so if you want to enter, you can't make too much noise. I didn't expect Jack to launch the rocket launcher directly, and this loud bang alarmed everyone. A large number of agents went to the ground to provide support, and Jack took the opportunity to use the tunnel previously blasted by terrorists to descend into the interior of the National Security Agency. There were only a few scattered guards inside, who were knocked down by him with just a few strokes. Under Parker's command, the first intelligence was obtained. When the ground agent discovered the trickery and rushed back to the basement, it was already too late. Jack escaped from the underground with intelligence, but teammate Parker's car was targeted by the agent, and Jack ran to the dock, unplugged all the oil pipes, and drove away in a speedboat. Seeing the FBI rushing over, he fired a shot at the speedboat filled with oil, and the dock was instantly engulfed in flames. Parker was still surrounded by the bridge, and Jack drove his yacht around, rushing towards the machinery under the bridge. The speedboat jumped high and accurately hit the small car before stopping. Jack left gracefully in the firelight.